from the happiest place in the Lone Star State. Welcome back to the Talking Mickey Project. TMP is your home for Disney fans of all abilities. Now, it's your host, Emma. Always got me dancing here when you come on.
I know.
All right, well, welcome.
I like Party Rock Anthem a little bit.
Party Rock Anthem.
That's what it sounds like.
It's your version of Party Rock, I guess.
Yeah.
So, welcome back. I'm me. That's Emma.
Yeah.
And we are glad you're here. We have some special guests tonight. Who are your special guests tonight?
Nick and Dick and Nick Edwin and Dick are green.
That's right. And they're going to be up just a minute.
Yeah. But there's a word of our sponsor. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Let's tell you what's coming up first.
Yes. Emma has a run of show list that she wrote out.
Yeah.
She can actually show you. So she is managing her show, which is awesome. All righty. Oh, industry secrets. Don't show it too long. All right. So we'll talk first of all about what's coming up next. So not tonight, obviously. We have Diz Our Dream, Jeff and Angela with us, which we're excited about. And Wednesday night, we have trivia, Disney Trivia Live with Castle Secrets. So trivia about the Disney castles.
From all over the world.
That's right, from all over, and hopefully things that you may not have heard before. So we're picking up some kind of random topics. This one might be fun, especially because the castle is such a focus of the 50th. Yeah. Let's see if we can do some stuff there.
Yeah, you use the old version and not the new one.
Well, that's the one they had available. So, clip art. So that is Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And this coming Saturday night, a week from tonight, it is going to be mega.
3 hours groundbreaker for Fiesta Especial.
So we are doing a 3-hour live stream featuring Emma. And it is to raise money for her Fiesta Especial campaign, which is for Disability SA here in San Antonio and for the Fact Institute, which is Emma's school here in San Antonio. And they're raising money for these nonprofits. Emma has a GoFundMe campaign out there. She's trying to raise a total of $2,000 through GoFundMe. And we're going to have a 3-hour show of entertainment and fun and special guests. And you never know what else. Next Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central.
Florida to the other area.
7 p.m. Central until 10 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Eastern. So it's a 3-hour show. I know it's scaring her because it's making me a little nervous too. But we'll have some fun because we got some stuff already planned and we got some things also in the works. So there's a microphone right here. Can't whisper. You just got to say.
What idea?
Okay, we'll share it.
Maybe we could ask Mr. George and the other if they are available on Friday to join the live stream.
Oh, anybody that's been on your show. That's right. Anybody that wants to come in, some friends through a Fiesta Especial, you never know. All right, well, that'll be it. So that's the next thing. Wednesday night is Castle Trivia. Saturday night, 3-hour fundraiser for Fiesta Especial here in Sound, which that organization works with children and adults with disabilities to get them to be part of Fiesta San Antonio, which is a major, major event. It's called the Party with the Purpose here in San Antonio.
Or Viva Fiesta.
And that's right. When you say Viva, Viva Fiesta, right? Yeah. All right. So let us move on real quick to your supporters. So who is this?
Thank to Miss Bridget Laker with the Clip by Miss Bridget Laker. Miss Bridget Laker is our official Disney planner. She will put your Disney trip, cruises, etc.
Adventures, etc. That's right.
If you want to book a trip today, just go to Bridget Langford.
That's right. At storybooktrips.com. That's right. Or you could find her on Instagram or Facebook at Travel with a Langford. Bridget is awesome. She's actually planning our next trip. Yeah. And she is such a good travel planner. She's coming with us. Or maybe we're going with her. I'm not sure. But either way, it's going to be a lot of fun. And Emma's other supporter, you want me to do this one?
Yeah.
This is Emma's mom, has a podcast, a show on YouTube that is just now getting started. She's got one episode out there. It's called Beyond Disability Texas.
With Disability SA.
That's right. The first show is with Disability SA about Fiesta Especial and is on that channel on YouTube. And the purpose of the show is, and the whole series is to help special needs families find resources that they may need in Texas. So to highlight them, talk to people at agencies, other parents, family members, that kind of thing, to hopefully do what we did, but maybe a little easier. And that's find the things that Emma has needed in the time we've lived here without going through so much trial and error. It can be difficult sometimes if you have a member of your family with special needs. So the whole idea is to try to get some connections out there so that it makes it a little easier for families, right? Okay, so that's what it is. And it's just for fun. These are not businesses. These are hobbies with a purpose, I guess. Sort of like the party with a purpose, huh? That's right. All right. So I think we're done. And we have 26 comments out there. So we have a lot of comments going on.
Can we get to 100?
I don't. It's comments. I don't know. Let's welcome a couple of folks in. Okay, John, we hadn't seen you in a while, I don't think, but it is really good to see you back.
We also have someone new.
And thank you from Michael.
We also have someone new.
Okay, I'm getting there. We're going to go quick now. Your guests are waiting. Jonathan is back. Thank you, Jonathan. You're always awesome at sharing things like this. Appreciate that very much. And Monica, good to see you back as well.
I'm doing good, Monica. How are you?
Tanner, good to see you. Hey, good to see you guys back as well. I was trying to pronounce Malik Adventures, and you told me your names last week. So we have that. But thank you for being back here. We appreciate that very much. And
hey, Ryan.
Yep. Brandon is here.
Hey, Mike.
Mike is here. Hey, Mike. Excuse me. I'm talking too much. You're getting a dry throat. All right. And Michael saying hi to Mike. And Miss Iris is here. Hey, it's Joey's World. Lisa and Joey.
Hey, Joey.
Hopefully, y'all are going to have some fun tonight, too. And let's see. Mike is saying. Okay.
You
highlighted all of them. I don't know how that happened. Hello, Emma's mom and Mike and everybody else.
You can go ahead and go to the white or
we're good. Yeah, I got it. All right. Well, we have a lot of comments. You guys keep talking and share the video, like the video so we can get it out there.
We only have one heart on Facebook now.
But without further ado, Emma, let's bring in your guests. So how do we do that? You have to welcome everybody. Go ahead. It's been a while since you did a live one, huh? Okay, come on.
Well, all welcome Mr. Dick and Miss Andrea from Did I Dream?
That's right. Jeff and Angela from Diz Our Dream are here.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hey. Ooh, we were trying to run through that stuff real fast. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's great.
We started
just
this
out.
morning. We started this morning watching y'all live stream from the park from Magic Kingdom. And now we're here talking to you. I don't know if y'all do this kind of service for everybody that watches, but we do appreciate you doing it for Emma.
Just you guys. Just you guys.
All right. Well, that's awesome. Well, we have a bunch of questions for you, so we can kind of get started on those if that's okay.
Sure.
They're going to range from things about the channel and about you guys, and then we'll have some just for fun ones at the end that people that have watched a bunch of Emma's interviews in the past may recognize, but they're always fun. So are you ready to get started?
Right.
All right. Here is number one.
When did you become a Disney fan? Oh, wait, it's Pokemon. I'm sorry.
That's okay. When did you become Disney fans? You're good.
Oh, boy. I grew up watching The Wonderful World of Disney when I was, so I'm not sure how old you are, Kevin, but
older
that
than
was
I'd like to admit.
Right. So, I mean, I grew up watching that, and I always loved Disney stuff. And then I didn't go to Disney World for the first time until I was in 12th grade. And
Okay.
I really liked it. It was just Epcot and Magic Kingdom at that time, but I really liked it. And I went back a few times with my friend from college, and she had never been there after we got married. She went for the first time and she liked it. And
Yeah, I was older in my 30s,
yeah,
so
so I mean,
yeah. But I grew up watching it on TV. But my family, we didn't really go on vacations or anything like that. So, yeah.
So a little bit older when you went the first time.
Mm.
I was a little bit younger, probably my first time, but then I didn't go back until I was in my 20s, late 20s, and then we started going a lot when this one came along.
Yeah.
So things took off from there. All right, and Emma went for the first time when? How old were you?
4.
She was 4.
4.
memories
Yeah.
you'll have forever, right?
Oh
Memories
yeah,
you'll have
definitely.
forever.
And she was old enough. She says she remembers stuff.
Yep.
It's going Mickey Q Cow Fair.
She remembers
And
Mickey's.
talking Mickey.
I remember that too,
I
Emma.
did
I
too.
remember that too.
All right, here's number 2.
What are your earliest memories of Walt Disney World?
Of Walt Disney World. Well, I went, like I said, I went for the first time in 12th grade, and it was overwhelming how much, you don't realize how much is there till you actually go there. All the hotels, all the rides, just
Yeah.
everything. I mean, it's 12th grade is my earliest memory, but I remember watching like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea when I was younger, and all those movies,
Yeah.
Swiss Family Robinson, and all those classic. What about you?
Yeah. So when I went, it was for work. That was my first trip. So for work, we were having a conference down in Orlando, and that was back in 2001. So, and Jeff, you and I just gotten married, and I told Jeff, I said, "Oh, my work is sending me down to Orlando to Disney World." And he said, "Oh, can I go too?" I said, "Well, sure, you could go." Because I mean, at the time, we had our own rooms and everything for work, and we stayed at the Coronado Springs. Actually, that was where our conference was. Yeah. So during the day, I would go to my conference, and then he would go sit at the pool with some of the other girls. So I worked with some other ladies, and they brought their husbands too, and their families. The one girl brought her husband and her kids. But I remember you would go to the pool with Jerry, and I'm like, well, I guess I got to go to work. And he goes, yeah, Jerry and I are going to go to the pool. They went to the gym. They lifted weights. They went. And then like after my conference was over, like at the end of the day, like at 5:00, then we would all do stuff together. So, but yeah, that was my first memory of Disney World. So.
That's pretty cool. That's an interesting way to see it for the first time. Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. And I wasn't real impressed. I don't know. I just wasn't that excited about it. And then we didn't go again till 2000.
I think it's because you were working.
2008.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that takes some of the fun out if you can't be out there during the day. That's for sure.
Right.
I remember going twice for work. The first time we stayed, it was at the it was a conference at the Contemporary, if I can get the word out. And they had us in the garden wing that's no longer there, where Bay Lake Tower is now.
Interesting.
Which I had never stayed there before, and it was amazing to me. And then the second time we stayed at the Swan, I think.
Okay.
But I work in healthcare, so wherever they had it, we went.
Yeah.
But it was kind of neat. All righty, you ready for number 3?
Sure.
Sadly, they did remove the long counter.
The what?
The long counter.
The long counters? Where?
Remember at the front desk and everything?
Oh, at the front of they remodeled the lobby of the Contemporary, so it looks different. Yeah.
Yes.
That's right. That was the first place Emma stayed when we went when she was 4. And I think because she was so cute, had a lot of curls, they gave us a really nice room facing the park.
Nice.
And so that was awesome. You could see the fireworks from the room, huh? That was really cool.
Very cool.
All right. Number 3.
Why did you decide to start a Disney fan-based YouTube channel?
Oh, that's cool. I'll let you answer it.
So we've been bringing the kids quite a few times, and we used to film a lot with the kids. I have tons of DVDs. Just I would kept burning DVDs to burn.
Yeah, with
DVDs.
the camera. He'd bring one of those like cameras, you
Camera.
know, that you and it puts it on like a little CD, a little DVD.
Yeah.
And then you did finally get one that.
And then I got one that I just downloaded and burned DVDs and
Yeah,
stuff like
he
that.
would
But
burn. Yeah.
they take up a lot of room. So
Yeah.
we saw Tim Tracker in the park one day. He said you should just film and put it out all on YouTube. I mean, that way you're not wasting space on media in your house, and it'll always be out there on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I think that was when we decided.
Yeah.
Let's
originally it was going to be just for our own personal use.
Yeah.
But then we started watching. So we didn't even realize anything. I don't even know how we discovered YouTube, and there were videos, but we would see people. We're like, wow, we can't be at Disney World, but we can watch other people while they're there.
Mm-hmm.
And we can get our news, because we started out watching like Mouse Steps, if you've ever heard of them. Jeff and Denise. So we started watching Mouse Steps, and then we saw Tim Tracker, and we saw that he was doing videos. And then we discovered Josh and Jenna from Resort TV One, and they were doing these live streams where you actually go and like you could see what's happening like right there on
real
the
time,
spot, like
real time.
Yeah. We thought that was kind of neat, like to have a variety of stuff. So we started out just doing vlogs. And then our friend Kelly from Myers and the Mouse, he was the one that told us, you guys should live stream. We're like, oh no, there's no way. I'm scared to do that. And you know, I thought, oh, that's too much work, and it was just seemed too overwhelming, you know. But and then I guess just the rest is history.
Rest is history, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Fun fact. Speaking of Molly from alleears.net, she's actually going to be on my show soon.
Oh, Emma was talking about alleears.net. Molly from All Ears is going to be on her show soon.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Wow.
Emma's got to meet some amazing people through doing interviews like this, including you guys. So thank you again for doing this.
Yeah.
But yeah, she loves meeting new folks and making friends.
We see Molly all the time.
It's going to be cool.
All the time.
All righty. Here's number 4.
Oh, okay. I just go to the side again.
It's okay.
Okay.
Let me just. Oh boy. I love living here.
Emma's nervous here.
She wants to read the question. Nervous. We got to let Emma read us the question first, right?
Yeah, that was a funny comment.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you read a funny comment? Did you read the one that Mike Wheeler said about lifting the cupcakes instead of lifting weights?
No, I'm talking about what Mr. Gus said earlier.
Oh.
Like a few minutes ago.
Oh, about living here? About living here? Okay, well, ask the question, please.
What? Okay. What made you...
Go ahead.
Giggle alert.
Okay. I can't make breath right now.
Okay, you're good.
Well, okay. I'm sorry, all right? Okay. What made you decide to move to Orlando, and how you like living there?
Well, we were down here all the time anyway, right?
Well, we were coming like once or twice every month. And it got expensive.
Not once or twice a month. I'd say like
we were.
I'd say like
quite often.
No, not once or twice a month. I'd say like 5 or 6 times a year. It started to get to that point.
No,
once or twice a month. That's crazy talk.
We came a couple times anyway.
Yeah.
We figured it would be cheaper just to buy a house down here than to pay for the hotels and the trips. So that's why we bought. Well, that's why we moved down here. That's why we bought the house down here. We fully moved down here like 4 months ago.
Yeah.
We sold the house.
Yeah.
It was a lot to maintain the two houses.
Yeah.
And then last year, whenever the kids they were doing online school. And we thought, instead of spending the winter in Pittsburgh, let's pretend we're snowbirds, right?
That's right.
And let's come down in November and stay till the spring. And that's what we did.
Yeah.
And then when we
Oh.
did that, I thought, man, I don't know if we could do another winter in Pittsburgh, because then the kids went back to school in person. But I did give them the option. I mean, I said to them, we can stay one more year. And I told my son, who's a senior, I said, you can
Yeah.
graduate, we'll wait a year. And he said, no, it's fine. Let's just make the move. So, yeah.
But I love living down here. That was the second part of the question.
There you go.
I love it down here. I love it down here.
Oh,
Yeah.
And do you like living there? Yes,
Yeah.
definitely so.
We're
Yes.
getting used to it. Yeah.
We lived in Sarasota for a little while, and
Okay.
it was just far enough away that we couldn't go, like all the time, like every other day or so. We'd take maybe every other weekend or every couple of weekends or something like that and go visit for a day or two. But we probably did more visits when we lived in South Carolina and drove down, because it was far enough that you can come down for a week, and we did a few times a year.
Mhm.
So how many times have you been to Disney World?
I think it could be 20.
It's like a couple of dozen.
20. Is it going to be 22 times now?
It's close.
Wow.
Been Disneyland once, but a lot of Disney
Yeah.
World. So we made up some of that when we were in Florida. But then we moved to San Antonio, and we don't go as often. So that's one of those things. It's like, but we're planning to get there again soon. So looking forward to that.
Yay.
All right, number 5. Are you ready?
But it was back when you said Disneyland. The first time we went to Disneyland was back in 2019.
That's right.
2019.
That
Okay.
was before all the crazy happened, right?
Yeah. Right.
Oh, well.
Okay.
All right, number 5.
Yes, back on topic. So, do you... Okay, the cricket confusing me.
It's great. You've read it before. You do many types of videos on your channel.
Okay, I see it.
What?
You
There you
do
go.
many different types of videos, okay,
Mhm.
on your channel. I must have misread it in my head. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
What
okay.
are your favorite video types to do?
Oh, because you do different types of videos on your channel.
Yeah.
What are your
We
favorite
do.
ones to work on?
So
Yeah, this is a good question.
So that's a very good question, because I prefer doing the live streams and just showing people around the parks and stuff. Not necessarily riding, but just showing people the different things at the parks.
Right. And
Where-
I like the vlogs. Yeah.
She's a vlogger and I'm more the live streamer. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I like doing the live streams. Just there's so many. The parks change so many, like so often. There's new things, like Christmas is here now, so the trees are up, the details.
Yeah.
Are my hands flying all over?
Yeah,
Sorry.
they are. And Mike Wheeler says Jeff loves the food and I like the merchandise.
Yes, true, Mikey.
I like the food too. It's fun to do, a variety of things, I think. So
But she does the vlogs, like the food vlogs, and she likes doing that type of
and
thing.
merchandise
the editing,
and going to Star Wars, going to, I mean, whatever we do, going to different. The other day I did a video from Target, so.
Oh, yes,
See, that's the thing.
Got uploaded.
Yeah, and that's right. You saw it when it popped up.
Yeah.
That's one of the things is like, we do, Emma wants to live stream because she likes the interaction.
Yes.
And so we do it a couple times a week, right?
Yeah.
And then this week we added one on Thursday because just for fun. But I like it too because I'm not that big of a fan of all the editing.
Right.
So I'm trying to convince my wife, Melissa, Emma's mom, to learn.
Yeah.
Because if we had somebody in the family that would like it, that would learn in like the editing, all the time it takes sometimes, then we could probably do more stuff, especially with trips coming and all.
Sure.
Yeah.
But at the moment, this works, right?
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's
all right.
good.
Well, here's a question, I think, about the live streaming. You ready for number 6?
Maybe live stream. We actually did a real one at PokeCon last Saturday.
Yes, you did your first remote live stream last Saturday from Pokemon Festival here in San Antonio.
Oh, nice.
Okay. There was a lot of people at PokeFest 2021.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. We did 2 different segments from that, and she met Jack Sparrow. Of all people, we found a Disney character, and it was Jack Sparrow at PokeFest.
Oh, wow.
So
Very good cosplay.
very good cosplay, yeah.
Well,
All right,
That's funny.
number 6.
Your live stream, like the one for the Nugget Kingdom this morning, are lots of fun. What are your favorite things to do during the live stream?
So, Michael asked if I was on a seafood diet. A seafood night. Yes, I eat too much. I gotta cut that back. But back to your question. So I like the interaction with the chat. That's what I really like. We get a lot of good questions during the live streams, and I like that. I like people that are coming down soon and they want to know this or that, or people that just are from different countries. I like seeing all the different countries come into the chat. I mean, it's amazing. France, Brazil, Philippines, just a bunch of different countries.
Yeah.
And then kind of going and seeing all the new stuff. To me, one of the things when we went the first time with Emma, I'm sure y'all had that kind of experience too, is that you bring someone who hasn't been before, and it's like seeing it all over again yourself.
Right.
So by introducing people through the live streams, you're kind of getting to go through what you love about something over and over again. I think it's a neat thing to be able to do.
Yeah.
And we definitely appreciate it, because when we can't be there, we watch, right? That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate
Ready?
it.
Number 7? Okay, here we go.
The Disney fan community is an awesome and caring group of people. What do you think makes it different than other fan communities?
You want to answer that one? I mean, we had a meetup at the boardwalk on Saturday night from all these Disney people. It was just amazing. It was just amazing. It's just everybody has the same love of Disney, and it brings everybody together, and it's just I mean, we've met so many people.
Yeah, and I think it's funny because I don't really know of any other communities, honestly. I don't know if you guys do, but it's I don't know, maybe other communities are like this too, like the people that like to get together and sew, or people that cars, like they have an interest in antique cars. I don't know, but I mean, we really do have a great community, and I do love the fact that we've made so many friends through the community that share the same love of Disney. So,
and I think it's one thing that seems to run through a lot of it. It's not all, obviously, but most, is that it seems to be very positive. People want to keep the channels positive. They want to keep, even the news or updates as positive as they can. And people have been, like I mentioned earlier, just super generous with their time in talking to Emma, or in being on other people's channels and visiting, and doing the multiple shows where they'll have different folks getting together every Saturday night or every Sunday night, working together. And I haven't seen that in other areas. But I just think there's something different about the Disney community, I think, right? Yeah. We're thankful to be a little part of it, huh? That's cool.
Wait a minute.
What?
Miss Angela, when you get antique cars, can y'all go by favorite them?
Antique cars? Why, do you like antique cars?
No, because antique.
Oh, antiques.
What we have.
What do we have?
Oh, you're talking about your collections?
Oh, she has some. I don't know if it's antiques. Emma's still pretty young. Antiques to me are older than that stuff. But we have some old Mickey phones. My dad found for her, and some other things that are you don't see too commonly nowadays.
Where did you move it now?
That's right there.
Oh,
so collectibles. Now that's a.
Yeah, she's got a bunch. I'll move this out the way real quick. So she's got the little Mickey phone and her Oswald statue, and just some other things that she likes.
And there's a Figment, and there's an old Epcot Figment plus bank.
It's a bank, right?
Really?
A little Figment bank.
Oh, it's Figment. That's cool.
I like that.
She had Ron Schneider on her show.
That's him right there when he was younger.
With his book, right? So Figment became a thing for Emma again, because she was She never saw the original Journey into Imagination.
No,
Okay.
You
No,
You know,
I
at least
didn't
not in
either.
person. We've seen it online. You know.
Okay.
I made a picture of one of the vehicles used for the old ride that was
Yes.
used to be at Mount Gear.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
Oh, wait.
Right.
All right.
Back
So
on
yes.
topic now.
Back on. Emma has these
I'm
rabbit
sorry,
trails
I'm
she
going
follows
That's
through
occasionally.
okay. That's okay. We
No.
were talking about
Okay.
collectibles and antiques and stuff, right?
All right, let's go. I'm trying to find where we were. You remember? Oh, we were on number 7?
Wait,
Yes.
are we on number 7?
Yes. Now we're on number 8.
Oh.
That was about the fan
yeah.
communities.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Now I remember. Yay.
You good now? All
Yeah.
right.
Okay. You have several partner channels. Who are they and how can you work together?
So I know we have, Jeff, a lot of times you'll mention them, right? Like different partner
Yes.
channels with
Yeah.
we have, and I'm not really sure why we call them partner channels. It's just
They're more like friend,
Yeah.
like really good friends.
And
Okay.
we started out with this partner channel thing when we first started our channel, but we've expanded and made so many other friends with other channels too. It's like we forget to add them as partner channels.
Yeah.
It's almost like partner channels. It's almost like an obsolete thing anymore.
Yeah, like-
you know what I mean?
It's Joey's World.
They're not technically a partner channel,
but we
still
love those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mike Wheeler and
yeah, but like
Amy,
Amy's in here.
AJC Magic
Amy's
Kitty is one of our partner channels.
yeah, but we kind of set that up when we first started our channel a few years ago. But and we do collaborations, right? So we'll do like live streams together, or we
Pizza stream.
yeah, we
pizza
do like
stream.
like Tracy and Kenzie. We do
Kenzie,
the family
yeah.
pizza night, and a lot of those partner channels stemmed from whenever we were pretty much in lockdown, right? So we were kind of locked down, and we didn't really, and that was the way we kind of connected with each other. So
Well, that makes sense.
yeah.
Well, we've seen people use it different ways. I know Walt and Melissa with Mouse Talk. So basically, they'll go on and do shows together. Where they'll do like something like this, or they'll talk about a movie and review a movie, or something like that. So they kind of do that cross, I don't know what collaboration.
Exactly.
But it's just kind of neat. So it's always curious, and that was one of the questions we were talking about earlier today. So how does that work? Yeah. Well,
yeah. And it's anything you want to, like you talked about the collaborations. We've done collaborations like with the Do Philly crew and the Disney Nerd Herders and Walt and Melissa. Like we did that whole food thing the Do Philly cruise, but we never really like set them up as partner channels just because we kind of like, I forget about the whole.
It's really just assumed. I mean,
we just all work together. Yeah,
that makes sense. It kind of goes back to the community thing. Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Correct.
Exactly.
The growing circle of friends, which is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for number 9?
When y'all were coming up with Amy earlier from AJC Magic TV, he was on the live play with Mr. Dean during the foodie challenge before mine.
That's right. She was on the live place with Dean Rice. Right.
Yes.
That's right.
Dean's another great.
Yeah.
And you were interviewed by Dean not long ago, and he was on your show too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a small world.
Small
it
Disney
is.
world. It's gone full circle.
All right.
These are my pizza ears.
There you go. Those are awesome.
That's why I call Mike put their twin ears.
Yes. Well, you have ears, and Miss Angela has ears.
I had to put my ears on when I saw you had your ears on.
There you go.
We're matchy.
What?
We're matchy.
We're matchy. That's right. There you go.
Twinsies.
All right. Number 9. And we're getting close to those last 5 questions that we always talk about. All right.
Okay. What are your plans for the future of your channel?
What do you think,
I
Jim?
don't even know what we're doing tomorrow, Kevin. No. We just have fun with it. I don't know. Like we go live from the parks on Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I don't think we'll go
I don't think we'll add any more days
Yeah.
to it. I'd like to maybe do some more. I know some people really interested in some of the surrounding areas around here, other
Mhm.
than just Disney. That like the Disney support areas. Like I told we
Yeah.
were joking about that Target video that I did.
Yeah.
Right.
But there's this Flamingo Crossings that's brand new. There's new hotels there. They're opening up. So I
Shocking.
thought I'd like to, maybe try to show people other things, outside of Disney, because it's been harder and harder to get hotels on property,
Yeah.
and it's been more and more challenging with that
Right.
kind of thing. So I think sometimes people are looking for, those hotels, those good neighbor hotels, they call them, or the areas, other places that you can shop, or, does it make sense to rent a car, and just little tips and tricks
Right.
with that type of thing.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a really good point because, with the way costs are going these
Mhm.
days with Disney, a lot of this stuff is, I think you're going to see more people looking for those surrounding areas, not only the attractions, but like you said, the hotels and the restaurants and the
Yep.
rest.
yeah.
And one thing when you were talking, it just popped into my head was what happens when the Imagineering folks move in to the Lake
Yeah.
Nona area?
Yeah.
As much as people, are into everything Disney, are there going to be ways to somehow connect with that community? Is that big going to become another little hub of people, doing interviews or live streams, or who knows?
Yeah. Yeah.
Having that close may be really interesting.
Right. So
It'll be interesting.
yeah.
All righty, you ready for number 10?
We all got Flamingo
I don't think so.
earlier. Oh no, another rabbit hole. I'm sorry.
All right,
Okay.
what you got?
Apparently there was this very old water park back in the 90s, I think, was called Marine Park.
Really? In Orlando?
Yeah, but we had a few accidents happen there, and then they got it down to bankrupt, I think.
Marine Park used to be a park in Orlando. I know
Yeah,
Wet n
heard of
Wild.
it.
I was there. I was a kid when we went to Wet n Wild. That used to be in Orlando.
I think it's where the parking area with the strip mall and stuff in that area.
Where?
Hmm.
Near Disney?
Yeah.
Where? Oh, you talking about the one that they're tearing down?
River Country.
No, she's talking about that shopping. Yeah. Are you talking about that area that they're actually tearing that down? I know what you're talking about.
Last time we
Hmm.
went, we actually ate at one of the pizza places there, and I'm trying to think of what it's right there by.
Is it by Celebration?
No, this
something?
one.
No.
This one is more
No.
by the hotels by Disney Springs.
Yeah, and
it's
they're
that
tearing that all
entrance.
down.
Yeah,
No.
that's the part. I think they're doing more interstate construction or something.
Yeah.
there.
I can't remember. I did see, somebody was talking about that, how this Flamingo Crossing is going to help because this other area, Crossroads, Mike Wheeler said.
That's right, Crossroads.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's interesting, how they're shifting things around a little bit. Yeah.
That's the truth. Oh, hey,
Yeah.
look, your friend,
Our
friend?
friend.
Sir Willow is here. Good to see you. We watched your video earlier today, Sir Willow, about going to Israel soon.
Oh,
That's
wow.
pretty neat.
Yeah.
That is really cool. All right, are you ready for number 10?
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
What advice do you have for a Disney fan base you can count like mine to meet up with near the Disney parks?
So I would say, just keep doing what you're doing, right? So talking about Disney is fun, right? I think what we used to like to do was stay on top of all the changes, even though we weren't here. You can get information either from the Disney Parks blog or from other, and I don't know, just talking about how you feel about things, right? And how it affects you, how these different things like, oh, did you hear that, this happened this day, or, they were filming today. They were filming the Christmas specials. You can talk about how you like the Christmas specials. There are things, that's the kind of stuff that we would do. So we would, kind of relate it and maybe talk about it yourselves. Yeah.
We've talked about that because she does trivia and she does her interviews, which I think are awesome. We have fun with that. But she could also, because she enjoys doing it, it's like we were talking about,
Oh,
she could also sit down and, because she reads a lot. Emma is a researcher. She
Yeah.
will look into anything and read history like you wouldn't believe.
Right.
So you could look at things that are like anniversaries coming up or things like that, do some reading and do a little video to share the information with people.
Yes.
I think the Marine Park video. Sorry if it was off topic.
We're back to Marine Park here.
I
It's
think
okay.
that was from either Kevin Perger.
From Defunct Land or
Yes, the World
Or
with
Yes, the World.
Mr. Mark.
okay, could be. But anyway, that stuff is you could do
Yeah.
also. So it's
Yeah.
related to your question is
Yeah.
you could do news, you can do history updates.
Yes, exactly.
Stuff like that would be kind of cool. Like this weekend Disney, these are the things that happened in Disney, or this is anniversaries coming up next week. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah. Or you could
you
show
can get
those
creative.
you could show those collectibles too. So you could do a live stream where you talk about your different things and you show those and talk
Right.
about where you got them and how you got them, and yeah.
Let's work on this.
Mm.
She's ready to start showing her collectibles. I said, let's do the
All
show
right,
first.
let's do it.
Oh, all right. Well, we're on to the questions
The
that
fun one.
the fun ones. We're on to the questions that
fun
Silent
ones.
clapping.
silent
Okay.
clapping. Yes, Emma has learned and is learning sign language, so
Aw, that's
he's
cool.
going from there. All right, so here you go. These are
Oh,
the
geez.
kind of oddball but fun questions.
Okay. If you could have a year's supply of any Disney park snack, it is like the one from all over the world, like Tokyo, Paris, Shanghai, Hong Kong. What snack would it be?
Wow.
Oh, that's a good question. What would it be, Jeff?
You know what?
What?
I am really like the cream cheese pretzel they have over in Tomorrowland. I love that. That's a good one.
That's not one you hear people talk about, but that
The
is a good
Mickey
one.
pretzel?
It's
No,
a
it's
Mickey
cream
pretzel filled
It's a
with
Mickey
cream
pretzel
cheese.
filled with cream cheese. I don't think I'd go for the ice cream bars because if I had a year's supply of that, I'd weigh like 600 pounds.
You get the diabetes. You don't want that.
Yeah. I don't want the sugar. Yeah.
That's right. You don't want the sweet blood, as they say down in
Yeah.
Texas. Oh, what would you want a year's supply of?
Mickey waffle.
Mickey waffles?
If we
Mickey
have a
waffles.
maker.
Oh.
Yes. You
Yes,
want
I would make one,
the
yes.
official Mickey waffle maker and make your own?
We only have one.
Well, you have one. It's not the one that they use in the park, so
Yeah.
that's probably huge, gigantic. Who
my
knows?
family.
All right. Oh, we have a question from the comments for you. So
Okay.
you want to go to that real quick?
Yeah.
From Brandon?
It is from Brandon.
Okay, Brandon has a question. He says, "Hello, Diz Our Dream. I'm Brandon. I want to ask you something. Why is the community so nice? Because, like me,
Why-
they're not
what-
nice to me. I
Oh.
wonder why.
Oh,
So what is that about?
I don't have an answer to that.
yeah. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
we try to be positive in our streams and everybody's so supportive.
Yeah.
And sorry to hear that, Brandon.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
let us know because that's something we haven't seen. We've
Yeah.
spoken to Brandon before.
yeah.
Brandon is trying to develop some things for the disability community, and I think he's probably having some trouble getting things organized. Because
Oh,
we've
yeah.
talked to him and said we'd be happy to share the events and stuff
Yeah.
like that if we, once we know
There you
what's going
go.
on. But
Yeah.
it may be just a challenge in organizing those things because,
Yeah.
especially if you're doing it nationwide or trying to get to one coast or another, I
Mhm.
think that can be a bit of a challenge.
Sure, sure.
All righty, you ready for
Lisa.
number 12?
What was your favorite snack?
Oh,
Oh
What was
yeah.
What was yours?
Oh,
could have
me,
answered.
school bread.
Oh boy.
okay.
Oh, I forgot about school bread.
Oh jeez.
Yeah,
Are you talking about
in the Norway Pavilion.
Oh,
The little
I
round.
thought it was like one of those old kind of bread things that you think of the 90s.
Oh,
Old bread from the 90s. No,
no.
No.
the 90s are not old, so don't say that.
Yeah, the 90s. Ooh.
I bought
at the end of the 90s though.
I bought a T-shirt to wear on her show occasionally that says, it's the old Run DMC logo where it said RUN DMC. I don't know if you remember ever seeing that, the style for the group from the 90s. And I got it made with SUB TMP for Subscribe to Talking Mickey Project.
Mhm.
And this is from, obviously, it's kind of a throwback to the 80s. So that would be ancient, I guess, not old, because the 90s is old in your mind. Oh my gosh. Well,
near the end of a 90s.
I guess you won't get the reference then. I'll have to show you. I'll have to make you listen to the music and then you'll understand.
Wait, didn't Run DMC have Toby Mac in it?
Run DMC did not have Toby Mac in it.
He was with that other group, right?
I don't know. But that's what I grew up with. I was in high school with Run DMC. So anyway, all right. That I don't know how we got on the Run DMC. That was my rabbit trail, whatever. All right, here we go.
Okay,
number 12.
Oh, we're on it. Luke.
You're gonna make me laugh. All right. If you could.
Okay. If you could live in any Disney resort hotel, which one would it be?
That's a great question.
I'd say Old Key West.
Old Key West?
Old Key West. Yes.
Why? Why Old Key West?
I don't know, because the rooms are bigger. And you could, like, there's a lot of area to get around. Like, I could imagine, like, riding my bike there and just going to the pool. And I don't know, there's just a lot of the resort. I mean, I like Beach Club, too. But
I'd pick Beach Club.
Yeah, I'd say Old Key West.
I'd pick Beach Club.
Oh, there
you
you
could
go.
you could ride your bike around there, too. Or Surrey.
There you go.
Old Key West feels like an apartment complex.
It
little
does.
bit more.
Yeah, Old
so,
Key West does feel like an apartment complex.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, it was the very first.
What about you
very
guys?
first DVC? Yeah. All right, you ready for number 13?
Well, we could do ours.
Okay. Well, what's your favorite? You should have an answer. If you want to give an answer, you should have an answer. You know what your favorite is. What is it?
Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom Lodge, yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's a nice
I knew that was
That's a great one. That's a great pick.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Near Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And fun fact.
And fun fact about Animal Kingdom, y'all, that most people don't know.
You know how Animal Kingdom opened up on Earth Day, which is April 22nd, 1998, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, fun fact, I was actually born a wedding day before that.
Okay.
So she has this connection in her mind with Animal Kingdom Lodge and Animal Kingdom because it opened, well, not the lodge, but the park opened the same month and year she was born.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
So that's been fused together forever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right. We're on number 13.
Yeah. If you could build any Disney attraction current or extinct, I'm going to pack one.
That's right.
In your backyard, which attraction would it be?
Oh boy. I'll let you answer this.
I would do 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I love that ride. I'm not sure if you've ever ridden that or if you've ever seen it, and I understand down here the water gets funny and stuff like that. And it's a lot of maintenance down here in Florida, but that was a great ride. I
remember riding it. I never did the one in Disneyland, but I remember riding 20,000 Leagues.
Go get the Skyway.
And it's right. And you used to be able to look down on it from Skyway, Sky Buckets. I don't remember what they called that, but
I think it was the Skyway.
Maybe it was the Skyway. Yeah. That's a good one.
I would build the Disneyland Haunted Mansion with Patty.
She would build the Disneyland Haunted Mansion with the Hatbox Ghost in it.
I would Paul Free and the other spirit who have moved on to come live in it for real.
You would ask Paul Freeze to come live in it as a spirit.
With the others.
With the others.
Work on the attraction.
Oh, Emma's got a thing for Paul Freeze too. I'm not sure why.
Oh boy.
But yeah.
Probably fangirling.
Yeah, she's fangirling, she said. Okay.
I know he was married when he was alive.
Yes, he was. Yes. Okay. Well, we have some. It says Mike says Nemo Submarines Voyage for Emma. Yep.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
We actually get right in the
and Mike says Carousel of Progress.
Video. We actually just watched the video.
Yes, when we went to Disneyland, we didn't do the actual subs. We went to the little room they have for disability access, and it's basically where you watch the whole video.
Okay.
And it's in a little themed area. It was really neat.
I prefer that than the
It's
one
better for, when you have sensitivities to noises and all that
like
stuff. It's kind of a
coffee,
quiet,
cereal,
calm
fruit,
place. Yeah.
etc.
That's a good tip for people who may have to deal with that kind of challenge.
I have something what I call misophonia.
Misophonia. Yes. Something with sounds.
Yes.
Oh,
All right.
me too.
Yeah.
Really?
I do. I
What?
do.
Oh
It can
yeah,
get
he
to be a
does.
lot.
I do. I do.
So he doesn't like it when we chew, when we eat. Like
Oh.
it really bothers him. So like he has to sit separate from us a lot of times at dinner, because especially Zach, our son Zach, when he chews, it bothers him. And anytime you crunch or you eat something, he can't hardly stand it. Yeah. So I have to eat very quietly.
Well, my issue is that with the coffee clearing the throat, etc. That's all.
Yeah.
I know we all do that.
Yeah, hers is coughing is really kind of and that throat clearing kind of thing is what gets to you the most.
Mm.
Oh
Yeah.
boy,
Yeah.
that would drive you crazy around Jeff, because he's been coughing and clearing his throat a lot lately.
We've been running nonstop. I feel like
y'all have been busy.
I'm like drained. I'm looking forward to
but with him,
tomorrow.
it's the chewing. The crunching and the food noises in your mouth.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it. Yeah.
Well, see, and she didn't understand it when we found out what it was, which wasn't that long ago, a couple of years ago, I guess. She didn't realize, and we didn't realize, that it was as common as it is, and that it's an actual diagnosis. We thought it was just being her being impatient, or something like that, because we didn't know any better. But yeah, it's called misophonia, and it's relatively common, it seems.
Yep.
Wait, can I also ask you a question as well?
Well, you have 2 more,
Right.
plus this one. So I guess.
Have y'all, this is for you, Mr. Guy. Have y'all also when he have ringing in the ear, like tinnitus?
No.
Oh, tinnitus.
Yeah.
I don't have.
I don't get that.
Our neighbor in Pittsburgh had tinnitus, so.
Well, she stood next to a speaker at a concert.
No.
Are you talking about Lynn?
I'm not talking about she.
You're not talking about Lynn?
No, our next door neighbor.
Oh, he had Mike. Okay. Yeah. My friend Lynn also has it. I think it's very common also. She had damage though to her ears from a loud speaker.
Oh wow.
And then after that it never went away. And Mike has it too. Okay.
Mike has tinnitus too, yeah.
Okay.
I actually have that too.
I think Emma listens to too much Skillet really loud. Her favorite band is Skillet.
They're a Christian rock band.
Okay. And they're very loud when you. So that I'm sort of making a joke, but who knows, right? That might have contributed to some of it. All righty, let's go to number 14.
Well, we're back on topic now, guys.
That's right.
Back on.
If you could only visit one Disney park in the world in the future, which one would you choose?
Wow. One in the future.
I'm gonna Disneyland for me. I know you would probably like to go to Tokyo, right?
If you could only visit one Disney park in the future.
Is it Tokyo?
That is a rough question.
Oh boy.
I would like to see Disneyland.
Disneyland? Yeah, that's what I said.
I've never seen Disneyland.
Yeah.
And I hear everybody saying such good
we have
things
to go to
about it.
Disneyland one of these days.
We need to take y'all work like one day then.
It'll be fun. We went. We've only been that one time. We went for a few days, not nearly long enough.
We all go visit Walt and Roy.
Yes, we went. We went and visited. Yes, a long story, but and one of the things that's so neat about Disneyland is that everything is so close together.
Yeah.
Right.
You come out of one attraction and there's the entrance to another. We didn't have enough time. We were in the park for 2 full days in Disneyland itself, Disneyland Park, and didn't see everything. There was just so much to do.
Yeah.
So we definitely want to go back. So
yeah.
All righty. This is the last question.
I would
Maybe.
I would go back to Walt Disney World after it first opened.
Okay.
I know Pirate was not there yet.
You want to go back in time?
Like in 1971?
That would be
Or
so
Disneyland.
cool
Or
to be.
Disneyland. Not when it opened though.
Yeah, I don't think you want to be on the first day of Disneyland.
Right.
Maybe
we all
the-
know what happened.
maybe-
Yeah, we all know.
Maybe the 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
But yeah, going to see it when it opened in Disney World would be really cool
Yeah.
because it was very different then, right?
I could actually go see the, they did the cast member thing, right, for the All American when it was first opened,
Yes.
4 o'clock opening, and
Mhm.
Harry was there.
Uh-huh.
I would like being the original because nobody doesn't know where the original went afterwards.
The original Hatbox Ghost, right? All right. Well, we need to get to the last
Right.
question
Yeah.
because they have had a very long day.
Yeah.
All right. So let's wrap it up for them.
Yeah.
All right. Here's number 15.
If you could ask, yeah, you put Roy.
Of course, I put Roy.
No. If you could have Walt, Mr. Walt and Roy Disney one question right now, what will you ask them?
What would you ask them?
Oh boy. I don't know. I'd almost want to say, like, what do you think of everything that's going, all the parks right now and this, what do they really feel about it? But I don't know. That's probably too much of a bit. That would be a big question, So, but I'm curious. I would be curious, how they would feel about it right now, the way things are going,
Yeah.
But
Or the direction of the company.
Yeah.
I think it would be an interesting time to talk to him. Yeah.
Yeah. What
That's for sure.
both of them, Walt and Roy, what they think.
Yeah.
Because Roy was actually the money guy, right? He was the money guy. So
yeah.
And what was the creative one?
And what was the creative
one? That's right.
Roy probably had to be creative on occasion too. With all the money.
I agree.
But I'm thinking it was Alex the historian who did a thing around the anniversary. He did a video about Roy's contribution and really how much Roy was involved and contributed a lot to the design of what Disney World, what Magic Kingdom and the resort area there became. And I was really surprised because I thought he would be a lot more of the business side. But like the digging out and building Seven Seas Lagoon was his idea. He didn't want it to be just pulling up to a parking lot. He wanted to have some sense of arrival. It's a really good video. And I know Lou Mangello did one too about, Roy's part in this. And that was nice. I wish Disney would have done that personally around the 1st of October. If they'd have done a little bit more of the history in that tribute, that would have been satisfying, I think, for a lot of Disney fans. But
especially showing the video of Roy doing the dedication.
Doing the
For Walt
dedication.
Disney World.
Well, real quick, what would you ask Walt and Roy?
Greg, I will ask them, can I have a hug, please?
I knew this was coming. She would ask him for a hug, right? And then what would you ask him? Today, what would you ask Walt?
I'll ask Walt, what do you think of Epcot today?
What do you think of what Epcot has become and will be becoming? Okay, because that wasn't what he originally thought, right?
Yeah, but then we're still going down here with saying the name.
Right.
Oh, and what would you ask Roy?
What do you think of the company that's going through right now?
What do you think? What do you think of what the company's going through right now?
Yeah.
So a little more of the business side. Okay, it's good questions, I think.
Good questions.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Let's check and see if there's any other questions or anything in the comments real fast. I don't see. Oh, it's just a comment. Michael was saying the dirt dug up from Seven Seas was used to build the park.
I believe it.
I'm curious where they got the water from. I know there's a lot of water in Florida, but it had to come from someplace.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a lot of water.
Right.
Oh, well, I think we're done with the questions.
I do have a bonus one now.
You want a bonus question, I'm sorry to say. All right. What?
Is that right with y'all though?
You mean to make it quick for them. It's later over there, remember?
Right.
Okay.
I forgot. Very way over for you guys.
Yeah.
What do y'all think of Disney Plus, including the Oh, including the lightning lane.
Oh yeah. What do y'all think
Oh.
of Genie Plus? We haven't talked to anybody that's used it yet. So
Yeah, I don't know.
We haven't used it yet.
We haven't used it yet
Oh,
either,
okay.
but we
So you're
see it.
you're still
but-
talking to people who haven't used it.
But I mean, we see it. We see like today, the lightning lane for Buzz Lightyear was all the way out into the walkway. You
For
know,
Monsters
wow.
left floor.
no, for
Monsters left floor.
Buzz Lightyear too.
That's what they tried to go on. They tried to go on Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin. They said
Right.
the lightning lane was all the way out to Monsters Inc. left
Oh,
floor.
okay. So that line, like, it wasn't a good thing today for that particular ride. And sometimes, you know, the lightning lane, I mean, it's definitely slowing down everything else. But
Yeah.
yeah. So we'll have to see over Christmas. I think over the Christmas week, we might end up getting it just to try it and see how it goes. Because I would think if any time you would need it, it would be during
Yeah.
busy time. So
But we have had some friends down here that have tried it and they really liked it.
yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. We got to give it a shot, I guess. What?
Remember I told y'all something real quick before we wrap up?
What, Emma?
Uh-oh.
What are you getting?
Is she gonna is it
She's
show and
gonna
tell
get.
time?
She's gonna get one of her.
With her Mickey pajama pants on at or not supposed to be on the air.
Laura, you guys.
All right.
How can I say that?
That's fine.
This is okay. So what is this?
This might be worrying for you guys, but can you think of film?
I'll hold it a little closer.
Can y'all think of film?
I can't. But
I
I'm
know
you
it's still Carolining. We apologize.
Yeah, it's a little part of a
It's
film strip.
history.
Oh yeah.
With Sarah Reagan-Cross.
It's something we found for her collection. It's part of the film from The Singing Bust with a little segment from Thurl Ravenscroft from one of the films that they used because they had to replace the films pretty
Oh
often.
wow.
You know, it's
That's so
protectors and
cool.
everything.
Yeah, now I'm sure it's probably not film now, I would guess. It's
Yeah.
probably projections, right?
Okay.
Digital or
Wow.
something, I would assume. So, oh well, all righty.
I'll go quickly.
Well, you can leave it there for now.
Oh,
Why don't you
okay.
just
No.
say thank you
Right.
so they can get some rest?
No. I know it's very
We do appreciate you doing this. Thanks for hanging
Sure.
on.
Thanks for having us on.
Thanks for
We
having
appreciate
us.
it.
Thank you, Mr. Jacob and we are
Angela.
sorry
Miss Angela, that's right.
for being on my show.
Oh, thanks for
thank
having us,
you.
Emma.
You're very welcome. And
It
if
was
there's
fun.
ever anything we can do, please give us a
Yeah.
holler. But you made our night. Thank you for doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Oh.
welcome. Thank
Y'all
you.
have a
you.
great weekend.
And be
You
safe
as
out
well.
there in the park.
That's right. Be safe and have fun in the parks.
Thank you.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Oh, wow. That was cool.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful that they were able to do that because it has been a long day. They were live streaming early this morning,
Right.
at least early to us, right? Because we're
Yeah.
Central Time.
Yeah.
But I think it was early for them too.
I apologize everyone for my to see my Mickey Mouse.
To see your Mickey pants. I don't know that they saw them. I was just trying to remind you
know.
not to go walking around with your
Right.
jammy pants on.
Well,
Emma
they
is
can y'all cannot hear me.
hilarious sometimes. Oh well. All righty. So what do you want to say before we wrap up? Because this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That was really cool. We definitely we'll make sure to put the links to their channel
Yeah.
in the description and on the other post that we put on your website.
Yeah.
Right. So what do you want to say to everybody else before we wrap it up? Do you want to remind them about next
Yeah.
week?
Reminder for next week. Trivia night.
Wednesday night is trivia night
Yeah.
about the Disney castles. Hopefully some secrets that maybe you don't know yet that we're going to share. And then next Saturday night is a special, never before done, first time ever, 3-hour live stream
Yeah.
fundraiser for Fiesta Especial
The birthday boy.
for a Disney, listen to me,
Yeah.
for a disability SA
Yeah.
here in San Antonio and for Fact Institute, Emma's school here in San Antonio.
Yeah.
So please mark your calendars, hit a reminder on YouTube, and plan to join us. We're going to have some special guests. We're going to be talking about stuff. Emma, at Miss Angela's suggestion, maybe we'll show some of your collection.
Yeah.
We got to fill 3 hours. I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So All righty.
And we can add some very special YouTubers that we know can come join.
That's right. You very well could. Michael says, Emma, you rocked the interview.
Thank you, Michael.
Another great interview. Mike Wheeler says, thank you, Mike. And Michael,
Yeah.
thank you very much. They did a great job.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, let us wrap it up for the evening. So, what do we say when we end your show? Emma, how do you close your show?
Yeah.
What do you say?
As always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Make a like, subscribe. If there's a channel you don't have it yet,
That's right.
if you're also new to go, come say hi in the chat.
That's right.
During my live stream.
And until Wednesday.
Until Wednesday, guys, see you real soon. Night, guys. See you all on Wednesday night.
Good night, guys.
Good luck.